Hello, everybody. Hello, hello.
Hi.
We are going live in 2 spots as usual. We are live on Facebook and live on YouTube. So welcome to our channel if you're brand new. Bienvenidos a todos. We're going to do something different today, a little bit different. And hello, let me know that you can hear okay. If we have a good internet connection, we should be all good. So thanks for joining in. Let's see. Saludos desde Pennsylvania. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hoy vamos a hablar en español. Entonces, hola y bienvenidos a toda la gente de todos los países que hablan español. La semana pasada, ninguna persona pregunta si no podemos hablar en español. Entonces, así es claro que hablamos en español.
Sí.
Sí, entonces vamos a practicar con vosotros. Qué bien, ¿no? For those of you who don't speak Spanish, somebody last week said you guys need to speak Spanish, and so we are going to do our best to try and say a few things in Spanish. Okay? You can correct us if we're wrong. Muy bien, gracias. Qué bien. Bueno, ¿qué vamos a decir qué?
¿Qué quieres hablar?
¿Qué quieres decir? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Chloe.
Chloe, se llama Chloe.
Tengo 11 años.
11 años, sí. Yo soy Chantal, la madre de las 3 niñas.
Me llamo Julia.
Julia, sí, gracias. Y
Tengo 15 años.
15. ¿Y
Yo
ella?
Me llamo Angelica.
Angelica, se dice que su nombre es Angelica. En francés se dice Angélique. Y cuando somos en los Estados Unidos se dice, my name is Angelique. Hola, Julia. Qué bien. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué quieres hacer en su tiempo libre? ¿Qué quieres hacer?
Nadar.
Nadar, sí. Mucho gusto.
Me gusta,
¿Te gusta qué?
me gusta ir para ver mis amigos.
Con amigos.
Amigas.
Somebody said, how old are you?
Amigas.
We're going to switch between Spanish and English. Guys, we don't speak that much Spanish, so please help us out. We can speak French too. So for all those Frenchies, nous pouvons aussi parler en français.
Oui.
Alors,
Moi, j'appelle Chloé.
Sí. ¿Qué país es tu favorito? Angélique, ¿qué país es tu favorito? Indonesia.
Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
También.
En la Suiza. Sí, vivimos en Suiza. Y sí, se gusta Nicaragua. ¿Por qué? Porque tienes amigas. Pienso que tiene amigas. Y es muy bonita, muy lindo.
Sí.
There you go. So it is hot, you guys. We are in Europe and it is like, there is no air conditioning in Europe. For those of you guys who are watching from the United States, where you have to put on a sweater because it's so cold in your houses, it is so hot here. So, canta en español. Podemos cantar en español. Chloe, sí. Sí. Échame la culpa. Eres tú. Soy yo. She does. She sings in Spanish sometimes.
I like the song this morning.
Vamos, Chloe. Canta. Canta en español. ¿Cantas? No? She doesn't want to. Maybe one day she'll sing for you. She sings, a mí me gustan las pupusas. Sí, claro. They remember it from the El Salvador video when we were singing the song. That was so much fun. They're all saying, yes, sing, Chloe, sing. She's too shy to do it. So, okay. We do, Angelica está muy bonita. Sí, gracias, sí. We need to speak English though because it is our mother tongue. Entonces vamos hablar en inglés y un poquito de español. What have we been up to this last week, girls?
Well, I was gonna say, well, it's not what we've been up to, but happy Canada's Day to all the Canadians watching. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, yes.
Yeah.
Happy Independence Day. We've
Been working.
It's been friends and catch up and
Like
baking. Here's the
baking.
thing, you guys. When you are away from your house for so many months, the girls were baking. For those of you in Spanish, Angelique hace el cochina con 4 días cada día. And she was baking non-stop. So she was, tell them what you made, Angelique.
I made banana bread, lemon bread, carrot cake, raspberry tart,
And cookies.
and pecan and chocolate cookies.
I tell you, all our neighbors were super happy because she was delivering all the overflows of all the extras, and it was so good. It was delicious. And so it was really fun. So, hey, just quickly on a side note, which is your favorite cheese? We'll answer that in 2 seconds. Saludos desde California. Qué bien. Nice, nice, nice. I want to quickly say, last week we showed you these really cool eye masks, and I just wanted to quickly bring it up. This is what they look like, right? They have different styles, and we just put up a contest. So if you want to win, you can win 2 of these. And what's cool about it, it's not just an eye mask like this, but it's an eye mask that you put on the back of the airplane seat or a train or a car. And when you tie it in like this, it stops your head from going down like this and flying down. So if you want to win these, we're working with this company, and it's such a cool thing because it's a mom and her 2 daughters that started it from Canada. And to win, all you need to go is go to our Instagram account. You'll see a post there, and you just follow us, follow the All Asleep, and then you tag one of your friends. And each time you enter, you're going to be, and each entry or each comment is considered an entry to win these. So the winner will be picked next weekend on our Saturday Live. So if you want to find out if you won, join in, okay? So there you go. This is the All Asleep. They have all new models too on their website, allasleep.com. So there you go. That's our little plug-in for them, and it's a really cool product. So, hey, Michelle Rodriguez is saying hello, hello.
Hi.
Welcome. Thanks for joining. You just missed our Spanish, our attempt to speak Spanish. So. We have someone watching from Mérida. Nice to see you. It's so nice. You must be so hot in Mérida. Tienes calor ahí. Pero aquí es el mismo tiempo. Aquí es en el 32, 33. Es muy, muy caliente. Very hot here. Entonces, voilà. So, yeah, so we've had a great week. We've had a lot of fun. Like we were saying, Angelique's been just hanging out with her friends. We are in an area of Switzerland that is so beautiful, and so we are so excited. We're filming all these really cool footage of the area. Plus, we have a drone, and so with our drone, we're able to fly, and we're going to show you the most amazing views. Wait till you see them. There's also a really cool event coming up here in this area, in Vevey, and it's called La Fête des Vignerons. What is it, girls? What does that mean?
Anything? Okay, so it's basically, it's every 25 years, and it's like one of the, I don't know, it's a vineyard, it's a parade, and there's like a performance, and it's like a big one. It's not just like a little show.
It's a voted
huge.
the event of 2019 of the
Yeah.
whole world. So it's like the largest, most significant event, and it's a wine festival. And the reason why is because it only happens every 20 to 25 years. So you only see it like once a generation. So, you know, those of you who are maybe in your 70s or whatever, you might not see another one, right? So Chloe, she'll see a couple. So, but it's a pretty cool event. They've taken the whole downtown area over of Vevey. So anyway, I'm making a quick little teaser video to show you just how enormous it is and what it's all about, so you can see that. And I got to fly my drone over it, and it was very, very cool. So it's going to be neat to show you guys that. Is there any specific area that you want to see of Switzerland? and we will go and do that for you. So people are still joining in. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cuándo cumpleaños? 11, 15 y 13. Some people are just joining in, so welcome if you're joining in. First base jumping. Someone wants to see the first base jumping. Someone wants to see Emmental. We can definitely do that. Emmental, I'll go back in the comments and write these down. There is something called the Acro Show. By the way, if you don't know Switzerland, Switzerland in the summertime is like a big, huge festival. Like the whole country basically has a tent over top of it, and there is like event after event and festival after festival. And the one festival is called the Acro Show, and they do base jumping. They jump off the mountains like with those little suits. They don't have wings or nothing, and they just like fly. And then they do something called parapente, and so we will be here for that. We'll be able to film that and showcase that to you guys. It's really cool. Emmental, yes. Have you heard of Gruyère, though? Gruyère is a very beautiful medieval town, and there's Gruyère cheese.
The chocolate factory.
And there's a chocolate factory there, too. Michelle's son asked if you can share some more about the Jungfrau region of Switzerland. Yes, so the Jungfrau region of Switzerland is absolutely on our list to go and do this summer. It's a good hour train ride to go all the way up to the Jungfrau. I believe it's also where James Bond filmed some of his movie there. And it is beautiful. If you get it on a good day, you can see like all around. There's a restaurant up above, if you can imagine. You go all the way up, and then there's a restaurant. Hey, Eddie Martinez, thanks for joining in. Nice to see you. So someone's saying Emmental cheese and grapes right now. Oh, you're eating Emmental cheese and grapes. Well, fantastic. We just finished having Gruyère cheese, and I've got some grapes in the fridge. Did you know something about Switzerland? And that is when you go to visit someone here, you are not required, but somewhat expected to bring something of the region. And so if you're from this region, you would bring wine from this area, cheese from this area, maybe some salami, whatever it is. And they're very all about the local. So when we stayed in Neuchâtel, they served us cheese from Neuchâtel area. You know, everything, the preserves and the jams were homemade, and it was amazing. So it was really cool. So very good. Yes. Any other questions that we can answer on Switzerland, since we are here in Switzerland, or some of the areas? I can tell you some of the plans we have. We're going to discover some of the valleys that are maybe a little less known. Someone's asking about Heideland.
Yeah. Yes.
There is that place called Heideland.
I think that's on the list for this summer.
Mm-hmm.
To see.
What is Heideland, though? We don't fully know. I mean, it's all about the story.
I think so.
Yeah, all about the story.
Favorite cheeses? Still the same thing.
Favorite cheese? My goodness, what's our favorite cheese? What is it?
Cheese.
Cheese in general. The girls, when we first came here, there's a cheese called raclette. And raclette cheese is you heat it up. It's like a big cheese like this. There's two ways. You can heat it with like a big heater, and then you scrape it off and you put it on your potatoes. Mm-hmm. They serve that at every outdoor event, along with sausages and everything. And the girls, when they first arrived, they didn't really like it. And now, is it one of your favorite?
We love it, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and it's stinky, right? It smells, it's very particular, but it's delicious. Someone asked, did we have fondue?
We had that the other night, actually.
We had it in very hot weather, but we still had it.
Yeah.
It was very delicious. We loved it. So it was so good. Someone's saying, hola, Angelique. That's so funny. I'm just reading the comments for you guys. In Mürren and Interlaken. Someone's saying that we should definitely make the event in Mürren and Interlaken. Absolutely. I'm sure there are so many events happening. Maybe you can comment below if there's specific ones you want us to go and film. Because like I said, Switzerland is like a tent in the summer. There's just event after event. Like right now there's the Montreux Jazz Festival happening literally minutes away from us. Yes, someone's saying the Montreux Jazz Festival. It happens every year. It's absolutely amazing. Last year they had Quincy Jones there. He turned 80 years old, and I was able to go to his birthday party, which was absolutely amazing. And there's all these like off set stages so you can have music. They have Latino music bars playing, and then there's like just all sorts of things. So they have, you know, their concerts, and then they have outdoor concerts. It's just amazing. Maybe I can do a live there for you guys to show you around a little bit. Is that something you would like to see? Anyone? Maybe? Maybe not. Let us know. What's that? You want to see something? Julia wants to see. Oh, okay. Julia is on her way to the jazz festival right now. So, let's see. I'm just trying to read someone's from.
Videos of these years went to the jazz festival.
Ah, someone just said they're watching from Newmarket and they're gonna go to Mexico. Thanks for our videos. Well, that is fantastic. Which area of Mexico are you going to? Because we are launching a video tomorrow about another place in Mexico, but in another week you might be persuaded to go even somewhere else because of a video that we're going to show you. Because oh my gosh, guys, we discovered a gem in Mexico that is so beautiful. Merida's beautiful. That was one of our highlights. You know, so is Tulum and Playa, all that area. It's all beautiful, but there was one spot that was so cool.
One hint.
Okay, what's one hint?
It is not an ocean.
It's not an ocean. It's fresh water.
And it's blue.
But it's
like
blue like the Caribbean Sea.
That's a lot.
Are we giving too much information?
Yeah,
Can you guess?
But they don't know what location.
They don't know where. They don't
Could be
know
north,
where.
it could be west.
Could be anywhere. Like to continue this style when you're older. Would you guys like to continue the style of living and traveling?
Well, when I'm older, I'm gonna be having hotels around the world, so we'll be going around the world.
Someone said Merida, Merida, Merida. Close. Muy cerca de Merida, the place we're talking about. Would you guys like to continue this lifestyle when you get older? Of traveling?
Girls? Well, if Chloe's like, maybe she'll become a singer and be on tour around the world. Who knows?
You better start practicing. Singing on live camera. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, right? Right now, we don't know. We don't know what the future is going to hold when it comes to, you know, what we're going to be doing and such. But it definitely kind of gets you when you have a bit of a travel bug and you enjoy traveling as we do. So more than likely, I'm sure we'll keep going. I mean, I don't see why we would stop. So, and right now we have so many cool countries to go discover. It's going to be fantastic. So, someone's saying, "Hola, soy de Mexico." Me gusta. I missed it. Lo siento. I missed your comment. Thank you. Someone else said we're so inspiring. I'm so happy, and it's fantastic. I love getting your comments, and I love seeing when people are saying, "Hey, I went here because of this video," or "I decided to do that because of this," and that's really encouraging for us, and that just keeps us basically inspired to keep making you guys some really cool videos about the places we go and discover and see. We try to make it informative and fun, so if you want something different, let us know. Somebody suggested that the girls should do a whole vlog and give them basically the reins to the camera and let them go vlog it away. Maybe we will. So we will see, we will see. Someone's watching from Guatemala. Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Thanks for joining. So, here we go. I'm just trying to, you should go to the tour El Chepe. I don't know that tour. I'm not sure if that's a tour company that you run. And someone's saying that we helped them with their trip last March to Switzerland. That's so fantastic. We love Switzerland. You know what? I can go on and on and on about Switzerland. It's beautiful. It's safe. It's got this community all the time happening. You walk outside, the old people mingle with the young people. There's festivities. Really nice. It's clean. It's picturesque. I don't know. What else? What do you like about Switzerland? And then we'll tell you what we like about the Latin countries. I did see your comment there.
I like how they have also fountains everywhere. That's also something really cool about the country because it feels magical.
Feels magical. There's all these like ancient fountains that are like 1,000 years old, and you can just drink the water. It's fresh.
And what's nice about Switzerland, the food's amazing, and it's just so calm. It's like peaceful. You hear the birds. It's just calm.
Yeah, like we have our windows open right now, and there's no sound of traffic, no beeping, no loud. It's just like this peace. It's like very tranquil and very peaceful. It's quite nice. Someone went to Switzerland last year with their family, took a lot of our advice. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad. I hope you really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, let us know if there's specific areas and we will go and highlight those for you. This year I'm so excited because we're going to be doing a lot of different activities and showcasing again all the beauty that there is to see. And like I said, we have a drone, so it's going to be even more fantastic. So thank you. A few minutes ago, thanks for subscribing, you guys. Someone just said they just subscribed. Thanks for sharing. Make sure to go over to the Instagram account and follow us there as well. And again, enter the contest if you want to win those 2 sleep patches. But thanks for sharing it. A lot of people are watching, and I know they don't always subscribe, so I appreciate when you guys do. That's really encouraging for us. And commenting. I love when you guys are putting too where you're watching from. So I thank you guys for adding that in. It's always fun to see which countries are tuning in and which cities and everything like that. So, but yes, somebody asked, what is our favorite Latin country? Angelique already answered from her behalf. So Central or South America, which is your favorite? Or it could be even Mexico. Where's your favorite country, Julia?
Oh, Latin. Probably Nicaragua.
Which one?
Probably Nicaragua or Mexico. I really like.
Hey, from Kingston. Hey, Erin. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so Central America. I'm going to give you my top countries. And by the way, we know that Mexico is not in Central America. I'm just going to clarify that. You can go ahead, Julia, if you need to go. We know that. We bundled all of our videos of our trip to Central America into basically a series of videos. And so we are posting like chapter 1, chapter 2. And because we continued and we were supposed to just kind of pass through Mexico, but we stayed a lot longer, we batched Mexico in with Central America. So on our intro, you're going to see it says Central America and Mexico, and that's why. So when people are commenting and saying, guys, it's not part of Central America, we know that. So just so you know.
We're not.
We know that. So my favorite country is, I have to say, out of all of Central America, it's still Nicaragua. So I loved it. It's very unique. It's not like any other country because it is, it's just unique. And the people that we met there, that always makes the trip so unique, is when you meet specific people in certain countries, it makes it fun. And so because there was a whole group of people that we met there, and maybe because we stayed longer in one specific spot, it was just so cool. You know, it was just fun not to have all the stores, all the conveniences that we're used to having, so it made it just fun. So someone else asked us about adding Spanish subtitles on our videos, and I think that would be a really good idea to do. I think that would be fantastic. I have to figure out how to do it. I'm sure it's super easy, but I'm going to look at doing that for you guys so that you can read it in Spanish. So, porque hablamos poco español y más inglés. Yeah. So, someone's saying hi, girls. So we're going to keep it short and sweet, as we usually do. If you have any last comments or questions, let us know. Is there much to see and do in France near the Swiss border? Well, yes. Okay, so let me explain. Where we are in Lake Geneva, if you look at Lake Geneva, it's kind of like this, right? So you've got Geneva on one side, and the whole one side is Switzerland, the whole other side is France. And if you are in Switzerland, you can take boats across the lake to France. There's a lot of little towns along the way. One of them that everyone has heard of is called Evian. You know, Evian drinking water. You can go to the village of Evian, which is on the French side. It's beautiful. There's also a lot of little villages that are kind of in and around there that are also just as beautiful. And you get a nice view. The viewpoint, in my opinion, is prettier on the Swiss side because the mountains are so much bigger that you see, like in front. It's the French Alps and they're taller, whereas when you're on the French side and you're looking over, they're just as gorgeous, but they're just not as tall, that's all. But yeah, there's a lot to see and do over there. Pricing would be better on that side, so if you're thinking of going out to dinner or anything like that. But again, if you're by car and you're crossing over, it's very easy just to cross the border, come for a day trip, and then see both. So Does the food change much when you go from the French side of the lake? Not really. So you would still find the same food. The Lake Geneva area, if you go back many years, let's say 800 years ago, it was the Savoy family, or I don't know if it would be a kingdom, correct me if I'm wrong, that ruled and reigned in the area. So actually, the homes and the shutters of the homes and the style and the look and feel is actually quite similar all around the lake. And so the food and what have you is pretty much the same. You can eat fondue over there, you can have raclette, you know, you can have pretty much the same type of food in the whole area. So, and it's beautiful. It's just gorgeous. And it's, like I said, you can take a boat, you can, the transit goes all around, so it's fantastic. Why is Switzerland so expensive? I don't know, to be honest. Someone else is saying the French side is less expensive. It's true. So for one, the Swiss salaries are so much higher than the other European countries surrounding it. So just the cost of living in general. So for example, if you go out for a meal and they're paying their waiter, you know, so much more, let's say 4 times the amount or 2 times, whatever it is, then of course everything else is going to go higher. The food, the importing of it, and all of that. So it's just a different price structure. But it feels good when you leave because everything is a lot cheaper. So you planning to come back and come to Kenya? Yes, absolutely. So in Africa, we did 10 countries last year, a year and a half ago, or almost 2 years ago. Feels like, yeah, it was a year and a half ago. We did 10 countries. Do you girls remember which countries we did?
Yes. So we did Malawi, Tanzania, we did Mozambique, we did South Africa, we did Namibia, Botswana,
Yeah.
I think you said we did Swaziland, we also did Lesotho, and we did
Zimbabwe and Zambia. So we did that. So our goal is to do all the other countries after that. So we're going to be doing Kenya's on the list and many others. So the middle one looks like you. I forgot her name. It's Julia. Her name's Julia. So so yes, we will come to Kenya. We have a lot of different trips there. They're asking, how many hours of homeschooling do we do? Okay, so here's, go ahead.
Well, certain times, it all depends on where we are and all that. But on a daily routine,
Julia,
we do
sorry guys,
9 to 10 o'clock. I mean, what am I saying? 9 to 10. 9 to 12.
Yes. If we're home and the girls are in a structure with fast internet and everything like that, which this year I'm so excited because it's not going to matter so much because we use a product called like an online school curriculum from the United States. It's called Monarch. I'll put the description below because it's a really good one if you're looking to homeschool. But they also have a secondary version called Switched on Schoolhouse, and you could put it in with the USB and the program runs on a computer offline. So when we were in Africa, it was like next to impossible to do any kind of schoolwork. And when we're traveling, oftentimes we're sightseeing, we're going to museums, we're out and about moving around, and so it's hard to get in like a 3-hour segment of school. And so a lot of times their school will be like going to these museums, like I don't know how many science centers they've been to, or how many Mayan ruins and Mayan museums and all these different things. So they are learning as we go. They're learning languages, they're learning different skills like that. But really when it comes down to the nitty gritty and getting, stuff like that, they need to be at a computer and of course sit. So someone's asking, is Mexico dangerous? Well, you guys, they're asking about the middle daughter, Angelique, not Julia. What was the question again about Angelique? I don't remember.
The one that the middle child was most like.
Okay, so I'm going to answer your questions. I'm trying to read them as we go really fast. Mexico, you guys, it's not dangerous. Yes, it's dangerous. If you go in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, and you're going to go take a taxi and, yes, okay, maybe it's a little bit dangerous. but just play it safe. When you go things, you do things differently, right? You don't maybe go out past dark. Like in Central America in general, we were in when it was dark. We weren't out on the streets walking around like you would in other countries. And so you do it a little bit differently. You just play it safe, and when you're in touristy areas, it's pretty safe. But there could be trouble anywhere in the world, right? There's issues all around the world, some more than others. So you just do it differently. Okay, somebody asked us, which language do we speak?
How many do we speak?
How many do we speak?
We speak French, English, and Spanish. We get by on Spanish.
They're saying Angelique looks like me. Does she? You know what? I have a picture of Angelique when she was, I have a picture of my sister when she was about Angelique's age, and they look the same. So it's really funny. So yeah, she probably has a little bit of our side of the family. Somebody else said, do we plan, how do we plan our trips? Well, my husband, he is a planner, and he loves lists and studying all the countries and stuff like that. So he has literally all the different future trips kind of planned out. We have a whole big structure that we utilize when we go to each and every area. We come down and we put a map of where we're going, where to park, things to do in the area, and we have it quite organized. So we do a lot of research before we go, specifically him and people we're working with, and that helps us to plan where we're going to go, because it is a lot of work just to plan, you know, your trip, and how do you get there, and how, like, do you take a train, a bus, or this or that. So we plan a lot, and maybe one day, we talked about that before, is maybe opening that up to the public to share with you all the information and knowledge we have, just because some people would find that really fascinating and interesting. Especially, yeah, because we've got it all planned out. Like, we do have like a map of where we would walk and which are the highlights to go see and stuff like that. So essentially like our own tour guide. Julia wanted me, she messaged me to say, and it popped up on my phone, to say she says goodbye. So she went out with her friend, and that's the beauty of being here, is that our girls are so safe. They could just go and come as they please, and it's fantastic. So she's gone with her friend to go have fun. So she says to say bye to everyone. Sorry? You have something to say? No? Okay. Yes. So, okay. So you guys, it was really nice to have you with us today. Please be sure, ask your questions below, and we'll write down the comments, and I'll answer my best as we can on next Saturday live. As always, I'm trying to quickly read what you're saying. Off the beaten path. We will show you some of the off the beaten path areas of Switzerland. So there are so many beautiful little gems. The whole country is beautiful. You can go up any mountain road, and it's just gorgeous. So stay tuned for our next live, and our next videos upcoming that we're working on. We will be sure to show you a gem that's coming up in Mexico. And from our family to yours, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you real soon.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe,
Bye.
share our videos, all the rest. Bye.
Bye.